Guys, it is day 170 on this cut, and I was hoping to be already completely leaned out by now, but it's okay. We're still getting there. We're still on track. So the scale is consistently going down, and things are going to be hopefully in the next few months just falling into place. We got over the sicknesses. I'm still going to deal with the bladder issues and all the other stuff that's going on, but we can push through it and get the rest of this fat off before we start a bulk. Just really excited to start a bulk, to be honest. Like, I want to be more full of carbs, more pumped, and it's just something to be excited about, right? It's just, but we gotta do what we gotta do now to get lean, and then we go back on our pump, or we go back on a bulk, and then it's like, okay, well, now I'm ready to go lean again, get super shredded out. So it makes you kind of like, you're always working towards something. That's what I like. But I think I'm getting fatigued on this cut. I'll be honest. I even thought about like maybe taking 2 weeks off from the cut and go to maintenance and just taking a little break. But then I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's just, I don't want to delay my progress any longer. You know what I mean? But sometimes if you have to take a mental break from your cut and you're just like, you know what? I'm not going to go crazy, right? I'm just going to go to maintenance, take a break for 2 weeks. That's probably not a bad call either. But because you're not going to gain weight, you're not going to lose weight, right? You're just at maintenance. But today's arm day. We're at Anytime Fitness. We're going to do an Anytime Fitness lift today. Vasa is just way too busy to do an arm day at. Just too many people around, and it's just hard to record. So Anytime Fitness is perfect. Not a lot of people in there. Still a few people in there, but not a lot. I would prefer to lift at Vasa, to be honest, on some days. Maybe tomorrow will be a Vasa lift if legs are ready to go. It just really depends. It's just arm day is really kind of hard to do at Vasa and record, just too many people around. But I don't know. I just like the atmosphere better. More people are going harder. You just kind of feel the energy, right? You come to Anytime Fitness, energy is like a little down, and then I try to be the one that brings that energy up by going hard and heavy, and hopefully that gets other people looking over and like, oh, I need to go hard and I need to go heavy. Because I think that matters. I think when you go into a building and it just feels down and you're just like, the energy is just low, it just kind of brings you down as well. But when you go into like Vasa where the energy's high, you got people going hard and heavy and you got all these people around, it like brings your energy up too, and you're like showing up like you're the main character of your movie and you're just going extra hard. You know what I mean? It just helps. I think it does. But for arms, you guys already know the drill. Just some basic arm curls. Now we're going to be able to go back to doing the over the head tricep movements because I couldn't do that with the catheter in me. My gosh, that would have been so painful. So just do that, superset it, call it good, get out, get to Vasa, do cardio, do recovery, just call it, another freaking day. So right now we're at about 1,200 calories for, what are we sitting at right now? Maybe I'll bring that back when I start showing you guys my calories again. So we're at 1,200 calories and at 125 grams of protein and 163 grams of carbs. So I do have my carbs a little bit more through the day. So what I've been doing is like breakfast is 2 packs of instant oatmeal with 2 scoops of protein. And I like it. It tastes really good. I really like the blueberry flavor ones. And then I do vanilla whey protein in it. And then for lunch, it's either some rice cakes with just pure chicken and vegetables, just kind of mixed together with like a sugar-free sauce or a low-fat type of sauce. And then get back My pre-workout snack is always strawberries with honey. That's been so freaking good. I always look forward to strawberries with honey. And then I get done with the lift. It's just, again, straight chicken with mixed vegetables and then some type of low-fat sauce or sugar-free sauce. And then I'll have maybe 2 rice cakes to just kind of replenish some carbs. And that's pretty much it. So I've been really just sticking with that and sticking clean. Today was hard. I was at work and it was freaking hard because the guy comes into the vending machine, right, and fills up the vending machine. Well, he always, like, when they go to refill it, whatever's left, he gives to us. And dude, like, there was candy bars, Doritos, like all this stuff, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And then someone brought in donuts for everyone, and I'm the only one that's like sitting there like, nope, not gonna eat it. And then everyone in there's like, they wonder like how I stay so disciplined, and they wonder because like since I started there, right, I lost probably like 20 pounds since I started there, and they're all asking me like, how do you lose weight, man? How do you do that? Blah blah blah. But then they sit there and they go, oh man, like, you're not gonna have donuts? You're not gonna eat this chips? You're not gonna do this? This girl just brought in cookies for us all and you're not gonna have any? And I'm like, nope, I'm gonna stay. It is so hard. It is so freaking hard some days, and I'm just like, oh, I just want to go back on the bulk where I can have those sweet treats, every once in a while, and not on the bulk, and not really worry about progress loss. But it gets tough, but they kind of are starting to see it firsthand. I had one actually comment today, and she's like, now I can see why you turning down everything, because you're getting results, and like you're able to like stay more strict. And I was like, yeah, it's not easy, but I feel bad for some of my coworkers because they get a lot of misinformation. It's always calories in versus calories out, no matter what. Even if you have hormone issues, no matter what you have, it just makes it harder, right? So you have to bring the calories down even more. Just it's there's a lot that goes into it, but at the end of the day, it's always calories in versus calories out, no matter what. And so they get sold a lot of that misinformation where it's like, oh, you need this surgery, or you need to take these vitamins because your hormones, or you can't lose weight because of hormones. But then I look and see what they're eating, and like, I'm like, that's why you're not losing weight. Like, count your calories. Like, and she was kind of like, huh? And I was like, I don't want to be mean or rude, but you just ordered from a Mexican restaurant, and you're sitting there eating these delicious burrito with these tacos and all this good stuff. I'm like, that meal right there is about 1,300 to 1,400 calories. And she's like, no way. And I was like, all right, let's go to the menu that you ordered from, and let's see if they have nutrition. They had the nutrition. And then she was just like, what? I didn't know there was this much calories and stuff. And I was like, it's calories in versus calories out. And I was like, I'm telling you, that's what it is. And for some reason, people just get so sold on it. It's the hormones, it's this, it's that. And a lot of it has to do with a lot of influencers that will come out that are completely shredded. They were like, oh, my hormones were jacked until I started taking this, and then I got completely shredded. Honestly, the only thing out there, supplement that's going to make you completely shredded, is if you take a GLP-1, like retatrutide or anything like that. But it's going to force you to be in a calorie deficit. So that's the truth to it. The sooner you stop lying to yourself, and you really start tracking your calories and realize how much you're consuming, the better you're going to start getting results, the quicker you're going to start getting results. I used to be one of those that were like, oh, I got to do keto, I got to do this and this. I was lying to myself. I don't even eat that much. But then I'd go to freaking Dairy Queen, get a large Blizzard. Really, I wasn't eating that much, but I still was eating high calories, right? I would go, like, I wouldn't eat for the whole day. And then we'd go to, like, McDonald's or Taco Star, get loaded nachos, and then go to Dairy Queen. And it's like, dude, that one whole Blizzard was like 1,500 calories. And then the Taco Star thing was about 2,200 calories, if not more. I was eating over my calorie limit in just one sitting. So once you get the hang of it all, it'll all just come to you. Just keep practicing counting your calories. Don't jump into it all at one time. Don't rush all into it. Just count your calories and practice at it and just get better at it, and eventually it'll just come second nature and everything will just kind of fall in place. But anyways, enough talking. I've been talking for almost 10 minutes. Let's get in there and get started on this arm pump. guys, decent arm day. 6 hard sets on triceps, 6 hard sets on biceps, and then call it a freaking day. And the pump is okay. Like I said, I'm not getting the best of pumps right now. Kind of in that spot where it's like the dieting down phase, you're just kind of so deflated, kind of tired, just you don't look the best, and you're kind of just like getting through your workouts, you know what I mean? But let's kind of see what we're looking like here. A little bit more of the same right now. Ow, freaking hell. I don't know why it does that. So, arms are pumped, triceps are pumped. More definitions coming in on the triceps and biceps and around the shoulders. We're looking good. Just gotta get through these last like 25 pounds and then we're there. That's all we gotta do. But anyways, not much to it. Easy workout. Now I just gotta go do cardio, about 30 to 45 minutes, and then get into the sauna for recovery, to help with recovery. Get back, eat protein, probably chill, play World of Warcraft. Since I don't work tomorrow, I still gotta be up early tomorrow, and then just try to sleep as much as we can over the weekend, because I'm not sleeping very well during the week, which really sucks. We gotta try to figure out what's going on there and try to get my sleep in a better spot. I don't know, seeing a little bit more definition in here in the abs as well too. So we're getting there. It's just gonna take a little bit more time to get this last like 25 pounds off. And I don't know, does it look like I have 25 pounds of fat on me left? I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, right? I have about 25 pounds of fat left to lose. I don't know if like 20 maybe. I don't know, we'll see how we look at 200, right? That's the goal, is like, let's get down to 200, see what we look like. If we like what we look at 200, cool, let's start the bulk. If we're like, let's get a little bit more fat off, let's keep going, maybe to 190. If we really like what we're looking at 190, start the bulk. If we don't like how we're looking at 190, maybe go down to 185, 180, and then start the bulk from there. It just really depends. We just got to really get down to that weight and see what we look like and kind of go from there. So another good freaking lift for the most part. Good arm day. It's always a good day when you get a good lift in and you're just kind of on your game. But I am exhausted. So rest day is coming. And might be not until Monday, because I think tomorrow I can either hit legs or shoulders. Sunday I can either hit legs or shoulders, and then I probably will take a rest day Monday, and won't even do cardio. I don't know, I might still do cardio. Just depends on how I feel. But we got to make sure we're giving the body proper rest. Anyways, I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video, whatever we do, arms or shoulders, it just depends. We'll see you tomorrow.